What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Steve back in the house again today, and we will be playing Wayfinder, one of my favorite games. It's going to be one of my main games until maybe it just falls apart. Who knows? Right now it's in early access. I'm having a blast. The devs are trying to do as much updates as they can, and they also have a Discord where they keep a pretty good communication style. So they just came out with a patch. I'm currently leveling my Wingrave, and we're just gonna play the game and go from there. So let's dive in. Alright guys, we're gonna do some leveling in Wayfinder today. Hopefully you guys can't hear the fan behind me. It's pretty warm in here today. Alright, let's get at it. I'm leveling Wingrave. Going weapon power. I'm not sure if I'm going to go weapon power, ability power, or weapon power with crit rating. But right now I'm just maxing the weapon power because that's going to get most of my damage. And I'm level 14, I think, right now. So let's go from there. I love the Titan's Bane weapon ability. The only downfall about it right now is if you roll, it disappears. Watch. There it goes, gone. Hopefully the devs fix that pretty soon, because it's pretty annoying, I must say. Shit. I gotta say, Wayfinder is in early access. Right now you can buy a $20 Founders Pack to play. Saying that, when the game does release, it will be free to play, but the way this game is monetized is you can buy like cosmetics, or you can actually buy the weapons. They do have a fairly sized roadmap out, which looks promising, and they just released a new patch today. A lot of people are mad about it. A lot of people are happy about it. I'm fine with it. I think it was a big improvement overall. Just clearing out your inventory when you logged on was it was a bit hectic. I think they gotta add some kind of way to sort some stuff, because going through 1,500 echoes and 1,100 accessories, it took about an hour to do it all, and that was just like straight at it. But I was gonna say, I love this game. It's one of those games, it's almost like a dungeon crawler. There is like an open worldness to it, but you can farm the open world, you can farm the dungeons, and it's one of those games you just log on and play. Which is what I love. I just like to log on, start playing, progressing, and I actually enjoy the combat. There's not too much to the combat. Like every weapon has a different weapon ability, but depending on what class you're playing, like I'm playing Wingrave, anybody that's playing Wingrave will have the same skills I have. It all just matters how your build is, whether you go, like I said, weapon power, ability power, crit rating / crit power. There's a couple different things you can do. I wish they would add weapons that their weapon abilities would prioritize different stats. There's only one weapon in the game now that works off ability power. I think it's the Grim Dawn or something like that. But I wish they had more weapons that did stuff like that. Some weapons work off weapon power, some work off ability power, some work off like maybe even crit power. You know, it would change the build variety up. I'm hoping that's something that they will add in the game future. Well, we'll have to wait and see. But what they have right now, I love it. And they're going to continue to work upon it. And they're also adding raids, which I can't wait to do. The only thing I have to say about the raids is you can buy most weapons with real money. I do not want to be able to buy the raid loot. I think that'll kind of ruin the whole reason why you're even doing a raid. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I think that would be a big negative for me if they add raid loot to the shop. Because I want them to have some items in the game. You just can't buy them, you know what I mean? Now, as I'm saying, you can buy weapons in this game, but they all start off at level 1. You have to level your character and you have to level your weapons. So, like, even if you buy a weapon, it's not like 100% pay to win. And you can farm all the items in the game. They're relatively easy to farm anything. It's just learning where to go and how to do it sometimes, but fairly easy. They're also adding another character pretty soon. When they did the Tokyo Game Show, they actually showed the trailer for Grendel. Well, that's what they think he's going to be called. He's like a big wolf guy, and he works in like shadows and fire. I don't know. You'd have to watch. I'd have to watch it again to be able to tell you. But he's supposed to be like a war master. The guy I'm playing now, Wingrave, he's a war master or battle master, whatever you want to call it. Kairos is like an arcanist. Venomous is a survivalist. So they all have their own type of character style. Like. I used to be a big World of Warcraft fan. I tried to play that recently. I was playing the Wrath of Lich King Classic. What ruined WoW for me is that everything's pay to win in it. Like, I don't mind having certain things like pay to win, like you can buy your weapons, but everything you do in this game is you work for it. You level up your stuff. You work for it, essentially. In WoW, you can pay for GDKPs, you can buy gold. Like, I used to be a big gold farmer back in the day. That's what I like to do. I like to farm gold, but just even like when I was farming gold in Wrath, it was like, what am I even doing this for? It's like a waste of time, right? It makes everything that you're doing feel like a waste of time. Everything. Raids, everything. It's like, why are you doing this raid, trying to do it when you can just pay somebody to get you the raid gear? So that's what happened to WoW for me, and I quit WoW many years ago. The last expansion that I enjoyed was Legion, and but for me, ever since the WoW token came out, that was a big red flag to me, to the state of World of Warcraft. I also played Final Fantasy XIV. I got to say that's a great game overall. Like, I loved every minute of it. The story, that has a big storyline to it. A lot of cutscenes. It's like watching a movie. I know that's not for everybody, but I really enjoyed it. And the way the game plays is incredible. It's just... I remember when the game first came out, and I watched the docuseries on YouTube on how Final Fantasy was essentially dead and then come back from the dead. So I was glad to see them do that. They did a great job doing that. It's a great game. There's some things I don't like about it, like you can buy like all the high item level gear off the auction house, like say the item level is 505 and then the raid tier is like 510. I feel like sometimes it wasn't even really worth doing the raid gear. Now, I used to raid back in Shadowbringers, and I played some Endwalker just to finish the story, but I raided back in Shadowbringers, and I used to do the Savage raids, and they were challenging. Some of the hardest raid content in MMOs altogether. I will say, if you're looking for a challenge, Final Fantasy will give that to you. But like most MMOs, they take a great deal of time doing things, leveling. That's why we come back to Wayfinder. It's just log on and play. It doesn't take that long to level if you can start to grind. It's nothing outrageous, let's put it that way. Now, what I'm doing here is some of the lower end content because, like I said, I'm only level 15. Right now, level cap in early access is level 30. But I have a couple level 30s, and if you're doing some high-end content, you can find some accessories that are higher than level 30. So I'm assuming that when the game comes out, they're going to increase the level cap. But we don't know that for sure. Nobody knows that. That's just an assumption. Bam! Done like that. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we're over halfway leveled. Yeah, so I'm level 14, that's correct. And my weapon level is level 18, as you can see. The weapon level usually levels, you get more EXP for your weapon doing things, so overall your weapon level is going to be ahead of your character level, starting from fresh. Now, when this game first launched, these loading screens were extremely long. They have reduced a little bit, still quicker than what it was. Like I said, you really gotta like the game to be able to tolerate some of the things in here. See, that wasn't too bad, so it's come a long way, I'm telling you right now. Okay. Let's see, do I need to upgrade anything? And echoes is how you get most of your power. They're like gems. As you can see, weapon power, break power, weapon power, break power, health. Crit rating, weapon power, weapon power. I'm also going to start creating a lot more content. A lot of it is going to be Wayfinder, but I do play other games. So we'll just have to see what happens. Like I do play Project Diablo 2. They just released their new season. So I may get into that. There's lots of games that came out this year. It's just too much. It's almost overwhelming, to be honest. Okay, we're going to do a little boss battle. Just for a bit of fun. Okay. I love how big the weapons are. It almost reminds me of Monster Hunter. I was also a big fan of Monster Hunter. I played the original Monster Hunter back in the day on the PlayStation 2, I think it was. I played thousands of hours. Thousands. I'm hoping to add some weapons in this game from like Monster Hunter, like the hammer flute. So you're almost like a bard. You can buff yourself and then swing away with big damage. I think that whole idea is cool as fuck. And it'd be nice to get like some crossbows, stuff like that. Stuff that, like, I love Monster Hunter 2. I do believe there's recently an event where they might have availed some Monster Hunter 6 news. So that's something else I'm going to have to look at after. If I get the time. Get a couple messages. Give me a quick second. All right, let's do it. Boss fight time. Oh, that guy's using daggers. Daggers right now are like probably the strongest DPS in the game. Now, I'm not sure if they still are after this patch. I don't know exactly what was done. I know most of it. I know Kairos got a big debuff, but he's still very strong. We're just hammering this guy down. Get real, son. Bam! Big damage, big damage. Woo! Oh, he's gone to the middle. He's doing his next phase. Oh, I think I missed that. Oh. Oh no, buddy, get over here. We're gonna res you. Had a good block then. You didn't like that, did you? Oh, shoot. That's what we get for trying to save one guy. One idiot. Oh, okay, here we go. We got lucky. Alright, let's pop off. It's time to pop off, boys. Let's get it. Oh my god. Save me, bro. Oh no. Don't let us die. Don't let us die. Don't do it. No. And that's it. Sometimes this happens. I gotta rely on the team. Oh, they failed. We're all roughly the right level to be doing this. This is like one of the, you know, I would call the first boss. There's a little mini boss that you do before this guy, but he's the first boss in the campaign that's got a little bit of a challenge. Like, nobody here is over leveled or over geared by the looks of it, so we just got to be a bit more careful. Big damn. Big damn. Let's go, let's go. Oh, okay, he's back to the middle. Let's get out of here. Big damn, let's go, big damn. Pop off. Oh yeah, 2100, baby. Let's do it. Let's get him, boys. Oh dang, he popped off there, son. Alright, we're gonna res this guy. We got this. When he does that middle ground slam, he does like 2 attacks, and the first one wipes like almost all your health, and then the second one, it kills you. No, he's not worth saving. Sorry, bud. What the hell happened to these guys? I'm gonna have to finish this. I got this, boys. Bam! This is it right here. Oh yeah, MVP, MVP, boys. Woo! Where you at? Where you at, son? I probably could have soloed this boss easier. Like, sometimes when you're playing in a party, you kind of rely on your teammates to know a few things, and these guys are obviously pretty new, but I won't hold it against them. Wow. The recent patch was supposed to update your boss EXP a bit more. Doesn't seem to be affecting. This is another reason why I did it, just to do some patch testing. Like I said, this game is still in early access. I think it's going to be a great game by the time it comes out. Like I said, I would suggest go look at their roadmap. They got a lot of things coming. They got a lot of good ideas coming. They got mounts. They're adding more open world content. They're adding new weapons, new characters, raids. They might be adding PvP. It's on the maybe list. So we'll have to see how it all goes. That's it for today. Might play some more Wayfinder later, but thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.